Day 69. So I feel really kind of stressed in some ways because it feels like time's compressing. I passed that halfway mark, and all of a sudden seeing that number getting lower is really starting to add fear, concern, various emotions that are popping up that at the end of the 124 days that I'll still be parking in this parking space. And putting thoughts around this reality can help influence its ability to be actually created. And the challenge I'm having is to make sure that I don't, flip into a really negative pattern and really reinforce that reality and make it happen. It is kind of evident, and even on an intuition level, that the most likely reality is they'll still be parking here. But based on the past couple videos and things that have entered my awareness or really been becoming even more enforced in my awareness or visible or, noticeable over and over again, is that it's okay if that's the situation that needed to happen and if I'm still here. It really comes down to who I am at that point and who I'm being, really who I am in my soul and being on a daily basis. And even if I'm parking here, what's that like compared to what it was before? Especially the last videos really spoke to that. So I need to really counterbalance the fears that are popping up and the disappointment that I'm not at the goal I really wanted at, and understand that there's a larger intelligence in nature, and sometimes things happen the way you want them, and sometimes they don't. And when they don't, you maybe need to step back and get the larger perspective and get that that chess game that's being played, maybe there's another move. And so for me, if I'm still here in a way, I have to, accept that there's a specific reason for it, and it's in the greater context of why. So in light of that, one challenge is as you go and try to, change your life, you're bound to get hurt. And you're bound to, be rejected, have different emotions pop up about scenarios that you've put yourself in and what, getting hurt. So you start doing a certain thing that's needed in your new role and you get rejected, or you are made fun of, or you feel concerned, or, just various emotions that pop up that are fears. So what you need to do as a person is you need to be willing to not retract that power and that gift that you're trying to present to the world. And you need to be willing to stand there with the hurt and the pain and everything, and like holding it there or having it on your sleeve or feeling it as you were, rejected, but not pulling back that power, not going and hide. And that is where I know I need to make sure I stay, because the situation before was that I used to retract my power. I used to hide. I used to go into a hole, and especially when I was a lot younger. It over the decades had changed, and there were certain things, especially related to my job, where I didn't do that, and those were sometimes the easy ones. Sometimes they were hard, but you're an ever-evolving person, and I'm growing into an area that has always called to me, but the awareness around it that I had and the understanding hasn't. hasn't been understood, and now I'm really getting it. So I'm stepping still into new territory, and I'm having to change my paradigm. And when you do that, you're going to get hurt. As humans, we're not in an environment that's completely conducive to our growth without any issues. We're not in like a biodome that's protecting us from everything. We are in an environment that you're going to get scraped, you're going to get bruised. So step up and be willing to take that hit, but don't reject it. And absorb it and acknowledge it and be grateful for it, and don't pull your power away, and keep that power visible and continue to try to shine, even if you're getting thrown mud at you. Just shine. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today, and that's my message for myself as much as for you. So I'll talk later.